Alright, good morning guys. As you can see, we're currently in the van right now heading back to the junkyard. I only have a little bit of time this morning to go for just a minute. Casey's graduation is at 1 p.m. so junkyard literally just opened. I'm gonna go and try and swap the wheels out real quick. I don't know if the rear seats are gonna fit because this is a Bora and they actually, oh my god, camera, stay. This dash is very slick compared to my other dash. I just want to stay. I guess that'll work. Okay, cool. The rear seats of the Bora actually look a bit different than how the rear seats of the Golf actually bolt in. So I don't know if those V5 seats will fit in the back of this car. The fronts will be no problem, but I don't know about the rears. So we'll have to see. But this first run, I want to try and snag the wheels real quick. Hopefully I can find the lock this time. And then have to leave and then come back and we'll try and snag the cat, the O2 sensors, and possibly the seats if they'll actually fit in the back. I don't think they will, but... So as you can see, I have the back seats folded down now. The Mark IV normal style, like not a wagon, they have a bit of a different kind of tab right there, so I don't know if the rear is gonna fit because of that piece right there. I'm gonna go check right now and just see what it looks like. It'd be cool if it did, but I think the Bora and the wagons have a different type of back seat, and I don't know if this can be swapped like for like a Golf or like a Jetta. Here's our nice little satin silver V5. The brakes don't look bad. They're a bit like covered in like rust stain now because they've been sitting out, but the pads actually look pretty good, and the rotors, so maybe snag those as a nice little upgrade to my car. And then over here, let me check these back seats and see quite how they are down here. All right, so back here you can see the actual mechanic to hook up the seats in a Jetta or a Golf is actually different than a wagon. I didn't realize it. But these rear seats will not work in the wagon, unfortunately. Different setup. So I need to find another wagon that has cool seats to swap from because these ones aren't gonna do it. So unfortunately, no go on the V5 seats, which sucks. Those seats are really nice. I mean, these ones aren't terrible, but the V5 ones have those cool bolstering, but the backs are completely different. So gotta find a set of seats out of a wagon. There is a green one over there that has like those black and gray seats. I don't know if they're necessarily better condition or core than these ones. I'm gonna go look real quick, but now we actually need to move on and go to the blue Golf over there. Hopefully find the wheel lock key this time, get the wheels off and swap onto this car. Updates, not having good luck today. The seats don't fit in this car. I can't find the wheel lock for the Long Beaches off of the blue car, so no wheels today either. It's not going good today, but I did pull these ones off my car. They're kind of like all cloudy and nasty inside, and I have some fresh clear ones here, and I also grabbed a set of smoked ones that I actually already put on the car. I also found a nicer shift knob, had like the perforations on it and a nice little chrome top, so that'll be better than this one because this one's a bit nasty, so we'll swap this in at some point today as well. But in terms of wheels or seats, definitely no luck today. I'll show you guys the little smoke marker there. Just a little change up, not too big. Those came off of the V5, so I usually do clear, but for now we'll do smoked. Maybe try and find some smoked front headlights, the housing in the back, and then try and find some smoke lights for the back. All right, so definitely not the greatest junkyard day so far. I'll be back later. I did find a reflex silver driver's side mirror that's not busted that I want to swap in, and then I also want to get under that car there and check for the O2 sensors, and then I still need to check on my car and see if it's just the heat shield rattling or if it's the actual inside the cat. Oh man, I was hoping for better. I wanted those seats and those wheels so bad, but of course didn't work out. But we'll find some wheels, we'll find some seats. We'll get this thing looking really good. Something though I did learn from Jeremy today, which is actually good news, they can't fail this car, they can't fail a car for a check engine light, which is what this car has right now. They only fail you for like ABS or traction control or something like safety related, but for an engine light, they can't fail the car. So I'm probably just gonna take the car tomorrow real quick, have them inspect it and see what happens. It might pass right away, and then we'll go on with swapping the O2 sensors, EGR valve, that kind of stuff. But if I don't need to do that kind of stuff just yet, I mean, the car is running great right now. If I don't have to do it right away, I'd rather get it passed, inspected, get the long plates on it, and then it's good to go, and then we'll continue fixing the issues. Back home now, just finished up with Casey's graduation. Super proud of her, big accomplishment. We're gonna go ahead and work on the Bora here for just a minute before I head back to the junkyard. I wanna get under the car and see if it's just the heat shield rattling or if I actually need to replace the entire cat. I wanna swap in my new shift knob. And then I was looking at these back seats again, but I'm wondering if I can't pull that connector off and transfer it to the different seat. I know this car in the back, I mean, it's almost the same. This piece though this thing right here, the little net thing, is actually attached to the back of this seat, and these ones actually have this little like tab piece here that the Golf and the Bora ones don't have. But this piece here and like how everything like moves is the same. I just don't know if I can actually get the other one to swap brackets. When I go back later, I'm gonna check and see. I really want those seats. So first things first, we'll swap in our new shift knob. This one actually matches the dash, which is pretty cool, and it's got a nice chrome ring, not broken. This one's pretty beat, so I'll get that out of there, put a nice fancy one in. All right, so once you pull this little chrome ring off, you kind of just press it to one side and pop the little tabs here out carefully so you don't break it. This shifter box here, I'm not sure what version it is. How it mounts up, there's 2 bolts up there, 1 and 2 in the back, I think. It's very similar to how the O2J is actually bolted in, but this in here is more similar to like the Mark III 2.0. They're really crappy. I mean, it's not super like, not a lot of play in it, which is nice. But it's just kind of a weird setup. I don't know if this shift knob is gonna work though, because this one, and this is the same in like the V5 style or like the higher model Mark IV Golfs and the Boras and stuff, have the smaller one, but this one's got a bigger connector right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it off and just see. I might be able to fit this one on. Not positive though. This is kind of a weird, it's actually like, if you look at it, it comes up and this section actually angles back towards me. If you can get it, let's see, put it over here. See if you can see that or not in there. If you can see right here, see how it actually angles back towards me, which is kind of weird. Interesting little setup here. So I'm gonna go ahead and snap this clip right here and then see if I can't swap the new shift knob on. Hopefully I can. If not, we're just gonna have to go with this one for right now. So until I find one that is the same style as this one. All right, so to my disappointment, you can see the size of this one versus the size of this one, and this one does not fit on there. What I'm wondering is if I can pull this little blue section out and swap it for this one. Maybe? I'm gonna try. But if not, I'm gonna have to find a shifter or shift knob that's similar to this one in size, because this one is the same size. This is off a Polo, but this is also the same size as the V5 one I saw. So I need to find a different one if I can't make this work. Okay, so as much as I want to use this shift knob, the only way to make this one work would be to pull out this entire intersection here and swap this, and then pull out this one and swap them over so this is on that one and then fits onto here. But I can't seem to figure out how to get this out of there, and I don't necessarily want to break it. This is actually a pretty nice shift knob, so instead of wanting to break it, I'll just probably sell it to someone who wants it because it'll fit a normal size Mark IV, and it actually looks really good. So I'll just go to the Junkyard and see if I can find a nice shift knob that actually has the same style as this one. That way I could just go ahead and swap it right down. I will have to swap the boot over because this actually leather boot on this one is actually really nice and has the chrome ring. So I'll keep that. All you have to do is just pop this bottom piece here off, which is this ring here that goes right here and holds the shift boot to the shift knob. But I can't work with this one, and I want to mess it up because it is pretty nice. So unfortunately, we'll have to keep this one for now. I mean, it's not terrible, but I would rather have a nice one that's less beat up. Just not having good luck with parts today. No wheels, no seats, no shift knob. I mean, the rear seats might work. I'm gonna go back and look at them in here in a little while and just see if I can transfer that bottom bracket somehow. I think it'll work if the rears actually mount up the same, but they look a little bit different. We'll see. Because someone had a question and said, do Mark IV like Golf and Bora seats fit into the wagon because the back's a little bit different? And we're gonna find out today. It might work. If not, it's okay. They did bring in a Subaru WRX, like a 2005, the bug eye, the Hawkeye one I think it is. That car I believe has 5x100 wheels. It's getting processed today, and I might be able to snag the wheels off that car. If not, it would just go along with everything else today. So we'll see. The car should be semi-cooled off. I'm gonna get out of the car now and check the heat shield. Fingers crossed that's all the rattle is, and then we can proceed to do, I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna see if I can't find this rattle on the exhaust, but check this out over here. With the front jacked up like that, look at this back corner. Ooh. I can't wait to get coilovers for this car. I actually found a set of used, they look like KW coilovers for this car about an hour away for 80 euro. They're not blown. The guy just doesn't need them anymore. He also lost the paperwork. So for a German, having the paperwork for the part is very important. But for me, it doesn't matter. So I get them for pretty cheap. Might snag those. We'll have to see. But man, this thing would look so good. So good at that height all around. Look at that. Woo! All right, so unfortunately, it seems like it's not the heat shield. It seems like it actually is inside the cat. Let me get you down here with me. Hold on. See if you guys can see that. So the cat is right there. So the heat shield, which is right here on the bottom, this piece, set nice and tight. If I tap on this right here, hear it inside? So there's pieces that are inside here that are rattling around. So we are gonna need a whole new one of these to fix the rattle. You can see one O2 sensor is right there, and it plugs into this little box thing right here. And then the other one I think is up in the front somewhere, but there's one here, and then I'm gonna need a whole new cat because this is doing a lot of rattling. So not the biggest issue. I just need to find another 1.6 16 valve I can pull the exhaust off of. But honestly though, since the car, here's my thought process, since the car doesn't need to have the engine light off to pass inspection, the rest of the car seems fine. It drives fine, it brakes fine. So I think I don't need to do that. Like I said, I would probably take the car there tomorrow. If it passes, awesome. I won't even worry about the cat. I'll just put exhaust in this car. I'll take the whole thing off. Goodbye. And then in 2 years, whenever the car has to go back to inspection, we'll fix it. Actually, I did find a new cat for this car online for like 50 euro, but it's like 2 hours away. I'm sure someone local has one, but I know they can be kind of pricey sometimes. So we'll kind of just figure it out from there. I mean, I can always just pull the exhaust off and just dump all the pieces out of it so the cat's still there. I don't know. I don't want to put an exhaust in this car and make it like obnoxious sound because it is a 1.6, but I guess it could sound good, I think, with the right piping, maybe. I don't know, but that's no fun. But other than that, underneath the car here, you can see this. The frame itself is actually super clean. I don't see hardly any rust here. This little bracket that holds the exhaust right there is a little bit rusty, but the rest of the subframe and the rest of the body of the car actually looks really nice. We looked out with this car. So at this point, we'll head back to the junkyard, try and snag an O2 sensor off the other. There's another car there, it's a 1.6, but it's the SR, like my last car, not a 16 valve like this one. They might be the same. If they are, I'll snag one of those. I'll also see there's a cat that's the same setup as this one, possibly. And then we will go from there. I also have to try and find a shift knob that's the right size. I'm just not having good luck today. Just not having good luck today. On the bright side though, the car is actually running phenomenal. It runs great, it feels good. Temp holds nicely, there's no more weird idle. It's kind of one of those things like if it's not broke, don't fix it. I do want to put a new EGR valve and get the light to go off, but honestly right now it feels fine. And then something I also noticed on this car, if you look over here on the electric mirror switch, you have left, right, but in the center there you have like the little defrost sign. So I think this car actually has heated mirrors as well. I'm kind of surprised at the amount of options this car has, and a lot of people said that it's kind of rare to have the speaker up here because a lot of Mark 4s don't have it. So I think this was a kind of, I don't know exactly what the edition model was. The car seems pretty well equipped. I mean, electric windows, we have the radio, the AC, that kind of stuff. It doesn't have heated seats, which is kind of surprising. But other than that, the car seems pretty well equipped. It has a nice storage area back here. I want to see what exactly the edition model came with because it seems like it was a pretty nice car. And then another thing about this car that really surprised me, the sound system is actually really, really good. Now, I can't play music for too long, get copyrighted, but I'll give you a little like, let's see, hold on. Anything on right now? Shit, what doesn't? This car, all right, before you get copyrighted. This car actually, like, it bumps pretty good. There's like subs back in the doors, the little tweeters, there's speakers in the front. I'm quite surprised. My green Golf only had speakers in the front doors and nothing in the rear. So I mean, like, you fancy a little variant here. All right, we're doing a bit better so far. Right now I have a electric reflex silver passenger mirror, or no, driver's side mirror. Like I said, it's electric, but I don't know if it has the heated function or not, but it is better than mine that's broken. And then over here, there's another reflex silver Mark IV. I'm actually gonna steal the wheels off this car because this one actually has like brand new winter tires. I mean, not brand new, but they're better than the ones I have. Like these ones are way better, look at that. Nice and fresh. So at least I'll grab these off this car. At least I'll have nice new tires to put on the car. No new wheels yet, but fresh tires is always a plus. Also found some of these. This is a nice silver, the prop for the rear hatch, so I'll swap those in. I haven't found one for the front yet, but this is a good score at least. So we swapped from, well, the wheels off of this car onto my car. Those were 195 65 15s. These are 205 55 16s. So we're moving over. We got 16s now. The only problem is though, I don't have 16-inch hubcaps yet. But it's what it is. We got brand new tires and we went a size up. Now, unfortunately, I was trying to get the O2 sensor off that exhaust. I could not get it to break free, no matter how hard I tried. Might come back tomorrow and try, but like those bolts on there were like rusty, and I couldn't get it to budge, which sucks. But we have new wheels. Well, kind of new wheels. I wish I had some 16-inch hubcaps. I don't see any right here. They're about to close. I might come back tomorrow no shift knob. I looked at the back of the seats and the V5, the way the bottom of the seat is, I can't transfer it over because the bottom of those seats is squishy, which is why it has little like tab pieces. The bottom of these seats are actually metal, which is why it has like that metal bracket. So I don't believe you can swap them. I mean, if you put enough work into it, you probably could, but it's not worth it that much to have those seats. So I'll look for actual wagon seats and we'll swap some in here. Whew, I'm tired. That was just to kick my butt. I tried so hard to get it off and I couldn't get it to budge, which really sucks. So I was just given a free full set of 4. The other 2 are over there, but given a full set of 19-inch tires. I mean, the tread's actually still pretty good on them. Actually, no, this one's blown out. Just kidding. I don't want this one. This one's blown out, but this one looks good. This one seems okay. I don't know what to do with it or not, but this one seems pretty good. All right, so I have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 back here. All good condition 19-inch tires. These are Pirelli. The other ones are, I want to say Goodrich. BF Goodrich, I want to say. I don't know, but I got 5. Oh no. Wait. There it is. I love having a wagon. So what I'm gonna do with these, honestly, probably sell them. I think 19s are probably too big for this car. So probably sell these, make some quick money. Easy. It's extremely apparent that I need to clean this windshield ASAP and get new air blades. Listen to that. Terrible. First things first, where did I put it? There it is. Give me this. Give it to me. Please and thank you. I gotta fix it. Look at that. It's just like, it's so nasty. I'm sure the windshield is probably as dirty as the headlights were. So a nice cleaning, get it all fixed up. So I wanted to see just how dirty the windshield was. Just a light wipe down, no cleaner. Look how much just like nasty stuff came off. So pretty much the same as the headlights. The car is just like, if you can see it on here, well, you can see when a car hasn't been washed in a really long time, when the water hits it, it kind of like, I try to explain, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Like when it's nice and waxed, it like beads up. Right now it's just like a flat, it's hard to see, but like it looks gritty. Like it just feels gritty and the whole thing just looks gritty and nasty. So today we'll clean the windshield. Tomorrow we need to wash the entire car after it goes to the inspection place, and hopefully we have long plates for it and it's good to go. Got the window nice and treated up. You can actually see the streaks from where the wipers were going, and they hadn't cleaned the window in I don't know how long, so it's just dragging dirt back and forth and it's like all scratched up, which kind of sucks, but at least now once it rains it'll beat up nicely versus being like all streaky. And these probably won't squeak anymore now that it's a clean surface, I'm hoping. I'm starting to get a lot of extra set of wheels in this garage. We have the wheels from the Ford ones over there. I have the Mark IV, the 50100 brand new snow tires over there. I have the 14 or 15 inch tires, the summer tires for this car. And then I have 4 19s back there. And I put one next to the car, see how big it was? 19s would be massive on this car. Look at this. Pretty much goes, this car is stock height, I'm pretty sure it's stock height, but it pretty much goes to the top of the fender right there. Like, I don't even think I can fit 19 in this car. Next, we'll go ahead and swap in these. I really love that these came as a factory option for Mark IVs. So much cooler than the original ones. I love it, love it. And then I also found a shift knob at the very end, which is the same size as mine, which is good. The shift boot's trash, we'll get rid of that. The numbers up here are a bit faded, but the ring here is good. So what I want to try and do is use this body here, this chrome ring, and see if I can't pop the little center nut piece off of mine, which is good, and swap onto this one and make one good complete one. So our goal here is to make one complete shift knob. We're going to be using this chrome ring and this shift boot. Surprisingly enough, my car actually has the nicest pattern right here. This one's kind of faded and so is that one. This one actually has the nicest chrome ring and actually the nicest base piece, but I can't get this bottom piece out and I don't want to break it. So I'll probably be using this chrome ring with these numbers. I don't know, let's see if it pops off for do a little bit of research here, but hopefully we'll make one complete good one. Progress so far, I got the shift boot off of this one, and to my surprise, the top piece here just pops literally right off, no gluing, no nothing, which is awesome. So that's off of there, which means I can use the nicest one over here. I'll still try my best to get this piece to come out, because that way I could just swap the bases here and then use this one completely, but I don't know quite how this is in there, whether it's glued or threaded, I don't know, but I can't get it out, and I feel like it's gonna snap. So instead of breaking it, I'll just leave it alone. But now we're gonna go ahead and rebuild this one. I need to use this top piece here, and I'm going to use this base here, and we'll make one complete shift knob. Just about done. All we got to do is put the boot back on and it's done. But give it a quick little wipe down. It's shined up really nice. Got the new top piece on it. Looking good. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you one completed shift knob. Not bad at all. I have to say, that's looking pretty good. And I love how this shift knob actually matches how my dash has the perforation up there. Pretty cool. Even though very soon I'll be swapping this out for all the wood trim stuff, but for now, pretty cool. And we learned how to pull apart and mark for a shift knob and make a new one. So, pretty dope. I also decided that I really don't like these ones that much, so I'm gonna go back to these ones. So I got a new set of clear ones that don't have any condensation in them. I just like these more than those, I think. Yeah, clear it is. All right, we're back to the clear, which matches the front. I know I said I might do smoke, but honestly, I like clear better, so probably not. And what I think I'm gonna do for the taillights back here, they make a really cool set of like candy cane taillights. So it's like red and then clear, red, clear again, and red on the bottom. So a nice little candy cane will look pretty cool. So we'll do those taillights with the clear on the back to match the side markers and the front. I thought about smoke for like a minute, but then you know what? I just like clear lights, so we'll stick with these ones. Apologize, today's video's kind of been all over the place. No wheels, we got new wheels that are bigger, but still Steelies. No seats, unfortunately, no O2 sensor, but hey, the car's still running great, going wherever we need to go, so it is what it is. Tomorrow we'll go back to the inspection office, have them inspect the car, because Jeremy said you can't fail an inspection for a check engine light, only like safety concern, which is good, so we'll just see where this car stands, and then after that we'll probably work on the EGR valve, that kind of stuff. But I have very, very good news. If this video right now, today's video, gets to 350 likes, I will show you guys a sneak peek of the shirt design, and it is so good. It's so good. Like it's so good for a first shirt. This one's like, it's top notch. It looks so amazing. The person working on it is a master. So this video gets 350 likes. I will show you guys a sneak peek of the design, and it's gonna, ooh, it's spicy. You're gonna absolutely love it. I know you guys will love it. And then also good news, my buddy from Florida I believe he landed in Germany today. I want to say we're actually going to see him on Friday. We have 3 different companies lined up to go see and tour their facility. One on Friday, one on Saturday, and then one in like a week or so. But it's going to be epic. Awesome, awesome companies you guys definitely know about. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to see him. It's been a long time, honestly. I'm so excited. And then we're talking about with him something pretty cool for February of next year. So he's here now, gonna do a lot with him while he's over here, and then talking about something really cool is gonna happen in February of next year. So get excited for that. I can't wait. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget 350 likes and I will show you guys a sneak peek of the shirt design, and it looks so, so good. Don't forget, be thankful for today. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.